when you speaking truth, you got negative entities out there that want to interrupt you. It is what it is. Nah, our connection is trash. But here we are. Here we are. Give me a second, folks. Trying to set these things. Exactly. Exactly. You already know, Noonie. You know what I mean? Like it's just a damn shame. You know what I mean? They're messing with the opportunity. They're messing with the opportunity for me to build with the people, man. There's something I don't appreciate. I don't appreciate it. Yo, what have things come to right now, yo? Like, what have things come to? Yeah, man, they rug my stream, man. They keep rugging my stream. I'm like, what's going on here, man? Just because I'm building with the people. Building too. This is a form of building, not the building that these other people we talk about. You know, connecting with the people. Wow. And funny enough, I thought about Justin's son too, right? I thought about Justin's son. When he came on the scene to me, he was also he seemed like a driven crypto leader in his own right, a troll master in and of himself. You know, to have done something similar, launching, meme situation, creating an operation to launch memes, and I'm talking about Justin's son doing that, and has garnered like millions versus what Richard is doing, and it's like damn near meager results. It shows you a difference, and I'm again, it's just I can't pretend to see. I can't unsee what I've already seen. I can't unlearn what like it's like you can't. It's not about right and wrong anymore. Oh, who's right? Who's wrong? It's not about that. It's not about who's right and who's wrong. It's about who's bright and who's strong. I don't know. Like people are not even thinking about big X's for Pulse anymore. That's like that seemed like that was like one of the worst things you could do now is say, oh, Pulse, 500X, sure, 1,000X, 10,000X of Pulse chain. Why not? Pulse X the same. 10,000. That doesn't even. That's not even a talk anymore. A dude who used to not like memes. So always tell people, ladies, liquor, and leverage. You don't have to, what I'm saying, pee on my head and tell me it's water. You know what I'm saying? Like, Most wanted cringe up 33%. Maybe it's like for shits and giggles. Maybe it's something that's for like to pass the time, right? Like to laugh, pass the time. Maybe that's what it's for, right? While we waiting for this judge to give a ruling, and I don't know. If y'all could make money on that situation, yo, handle your handle, man. He promoting it. He's promoting it. He's promoting it. That's the thing. He promoting leverage trade, promoting the PRC 20s, hmm? Promoting memes. I thought Ink was the number one meme on Pulse Chain. This is what I'm talking about, folks. It's all the rules. It's all the rules. It ain't what it seems. That's funny. Yeah, it's. I checked it real quick when in the link, and I saw it. I'm like, I'm not gonna do anything with it. Like just for me. Like anybody could. I'm not gonna do anything with it. Launch this, and maybe you could get to a bag. If you could make a bag this evening, this morning, wherever you are, then more power to you. You know. Doc said, "Oh wow, f this sheet. I'm going to launch my meme coin tonight. Golden Mike. So you might as well, right?" Oh, he said you want an allocation preload, right? Insider. What? The inside scoop. That's how they do it. That's how they do it. Yeah, I was making a joke before about launching coins, man. Back in 2023, I was really making jokes about that because it just became widely available for us to make coins like it's nothing and not think about the ramifications that can happen after you do that, you know? Now it's like, hey, have at it. Have at it. I think in one of his posts, he used the word memetics. I've only heard meme coin communities use that term, memetics. Like this guy is maybe that's why crypto, maybe the landscape of crypto has changed. And in order to grab the attention of the people, you have to start with the memes, right? I don't used to think NFTs were JPEG. The next thing is gonna be an NFT. I'm telling you, that's the next if it hasn't happened already, like him supporting NFTs and like I don't know, man. I don't know. There's definitely been a change. There's definitely been a change. 100%. Being an RH Maxi doesn't mean you believe in Richard Hart coins as far as Hex, E-Hex, P-Hex, Pulse Chain, Pulse X, and Ink anymore. It means that you believe in the coins, those coins, and the coin and the stuff he promotes directly and indirectly. That's what RH Maxi is. It's not the same anymore. It's not, folks. Leave it alone. Let that old way of thinking, leave it to rest. Because anybody who call himself RH Maxi, well, you look at what RH is doing now. He ain't talking like he used to talk 3 years ago. The message has shifted. It's about P die, okay? Add that. It's about all the PRC20s. Yeah, it's about PWBTC. It's about Pump.Tired. So RIP to the Maxi RH Maxi line of thinking. RIP to that. Facts. Ladies, leverage, and RH. I'm sorry, I couldn't even see my glasses. Liquor, leverage, and RH. Golden. Y'all out of control, man. Y'all out of control. I know, right? I know, man. I know, man. I can't do it anymore, man. I missed my opportunity. You call it meme corn sacrifice, so could I hear? I hear you. No, I don't know if he made it, but people are speculating that it's something he's tied with. Maybe his devs. Let's just speculate, folks. The rumors are talking. Across the timelines. You know, that's something that is. I've even seen some like it's a fork of maybe the Pump.Fun. It's a fork of Pump.Fun, and someone else said if he did launch it, if this is something that's tied to Richard, why wouldn't he issue IPFS links, right? So I don't know if he did or not, but I'm watching him on his timeline talk about it. And when you're on this sensitive social engineering space called social media and Twitter, and people are waiting to make money from this grueling bear market still, even though it's bull, and he puts a tweet out about hey, go watch these coins, Pump.Tired, and it just launched, and some of this is funny, and some are terrible, and this and that. What are people gonna do? You know, this is why I say it's no more RH Maxi thinking anymore. That shit's dead. That's dead. That is dead. Dead, 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 dead. This whole time, he could have just said, and which he did in his own weird way, but scared or he want to be evasive. He talked about P die a year ago. Oh yeah, hey guys, post chain. If you didn't know, Ethereum bros, blah blah blah, post chain, and there's a coin that already went 5,000x. He was talking about P die without saying P die a year ago. This time last year around, like, wow. So I don't know. I don't know. You know. you know, he is doing things. He's doing something. He's doing something. Like even when I put up my logos, when I used to, my logos, I'm not. I feel weird just putting on hex pulse, chain pulse. I like the fact that I participated and I own, those coins. All four. I haven't dumped like imagine all the shenanigans I'm watching him do and unfold that people are afraid to call him out on and talk about. But they'll attack me and say all kinds of stuff about. But that mean no difference to me because I expect that. You would think that, oh yeah, I'm out of here. I'm not out of here. I'm not gonna be out. No way. Came this far. Where am I going? Came this far. It's time to watch. It's easy to give up, right? And those of us that we've lived a few decades, we understand certain things about life. It's so easy to give up, right? Versus hanging in there, really taking the time to really go through, toil through whatever it is that you got to go through to then reach a desired outcome. And then at that point, it'll be that much more rewarding, fulfilling, inside and out. Listen, people, I don't know if y'all knew, but amidst all the cursing that I do sometimes when I start to get passionate about these things, I'm a very, very spiritual person. 100%. And not to it's not for anything. And I'm it's not gonna be some type of spiritual situation, whatever. It's not about that. But when people lack a certain let's just say aspect within their lives, it shows there's a certain level of profundity in how we are and what we do that displays our customs, our way of thinking, right? What we believe in, what we don't believe in. There's certain things that are present there. And I'm finding like there's a lot that's absent in your man. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, if he had some spirituality in his life, things would probably be a lot more manageable. You wouldn't be having something on your jacket about you fighting a 16-year-old and niggas are after you. Like that don't make sense. Like it's weird, bro. Like you would have maybe you would or maybe you wouldn't, but come on, man. I used to always say years ago, man, who's advising this guy? Who's advising him? He needs to hang around tapping with the cool kids. Like people like, you know what I mean? Like the cool kids. And it's not about age. It's about people who have a real pulse on the street, who are not afraid to tell him when he's wilding in these streets, right? Who could tell him like it is. Who not gonna just glaze. Oh yeah, it's the best thing. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And no, when you fuck up, you fuck up. And just put them on like just let them know, put them on notice. Like, that's what like friends, like that's what friends do. Like it just shows me that I don't know if you got friends like that, man. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yo, that's the truth. You take advantage. You take advantage when there's blood in these streets, and if it's an opportunity, you take it. You swoop in. You swoop in, man. Swoop in. You swoop in for real. Yeah, I wonder if our ages are. I don't know, right? I don't know because you have to ask. Like, what's wrong with asking questions? What's wrong with even that right there? I wonder if wondering if dude is, all right or not. Like, I hope he all right. You know, Like, not scared somewhere. Like, you hiding, you running away. You running from something. You're on the run. Stop. People need to stop acting like that's not what's happening here. You don't want to be found. People are looking for you, and you don't want to be found. So you're going to place yourself in a situation where you feel safe. Like he said, that's the term he used. I'm safe, bulletproof, bulletproof. Like these terms, like, yo, it's crazy. It's like, do that war, right? These people don't back him up either, man. This is the thing I don't like about this whole crypto. Everybody, it's every man for himself. I tell you, it's everybody's for themselves, man. These support these purported founders, the Justin Sons and them, even CZ. I think I saw a post on Twitter where CZ said Pulse Chain is real DeFi or something like that, which is powerful. But even CZ had smoke with the regulatory bodies. Spent 4 months in jail, had to pay $4 billion. But what my whole point is, some of these heads of this community of the industry, you see this man Richard like fighting these fights by himself. I don't know if he has support. People are not publicly crying out, supporting him and going against the machine. You know, that's why I say like, yo, it's like they don't like him. It's like for the majority of people just don't like him, don't like Richard. I don't know why. I don't know why. When you had this weird criticism from Charles Hoskinson, why don't you just stand next to Richard or just show support without being so weird and critical when the community wants to ask you questions for delivering unfavorable remarks when you have some sketchy things going on with you and your blockchain and Africa, different African countries like Ethiopia. Y'all need to get together. And Vitalik, right? And these other people, like, they don't come together. There's no solidarity. But they want to tell you they're about crypto and crypto's for the people. And when the top people that the founders that created the situation are in trouble, it's you on your own, sir. Roger Ver, right? Heavy smoke. People are scared. This is the thing about like when they talk about revolution. It's not everybody's not really ready for a revolution like they might want people to believe. It takes a lot. It demands a lot. I'm talking about Richard's peers. Where are his peers? Why are they not sounding the alarm in his defense? Because he's fighting a fight that affects everybody in crypto, directly and indirectly. I've said this before over the years, and he gets zero support publicly. He's not getting support like that. I'm not talking about some weird influencer that got 1 million followers, even though that could be somebody. I'm talking about another project blockchain founder, right? Who's been around for years, who've known this guy, like who's been around over 15 years or whatever. You have that experience, you have that relationship, you have that camaraderie, you have that connection. And you see him going, if they attack one, they attack everybody. It's not, oh, Dan Larimer or EOS and all that smoke they had back then. I was, oh, whatever, you on your own. You know, SEC issued a fine for them to pay $20 million for their $4 billion ICO. And Larimer gone with the win. I haven't heard anything about Dan Larimer in a minute. Look at the battle XRP has been undergoing for for years. the news channels, the news, crypto media don't support the world's largest free airdrop. Like that's something that should have been running through, right? Certain crypto articles. I mean, I would imagine the world's largest free crypto airdrop, and it wasn't like constant in the news and crypto media. Why? Because y'all doing this weirdo gatekeeping, weirdo weirdness, and that is not something that's even shouted out or highlighted. The gatekeeping factor for years. That's why he was pissed. He said, with the VCs, they could go F themselves. Influencers go F themselves. He doesn't need people. He would love to have people support him. You could see that. You could see that. He wants that. Why wouldn't he? Look at his face when he's talking. Like he speak like he angry because it's like nobody got his back. And he doing all this. And he really, really in his head, you could tell he believes. He believes what he's talking about. Even when he's flip flopping, he believes even if he's flip flopping, he believes in what he's saying. You can see it because it shows over the years. You're watching different content, different over the years, over the years, over the years. What he talks about, he truly believes in. When he's saying he's trying to help people, trying to save you and all that stuff, not your key, not your coins. You want to see something done, you do it. You want to help you from getting wrecked, giving tree and all that. He believes that. You seen the pictures he's taking with people in 2021, smiling, hugging people. You know what I mean? But here we are in 2025. What are we doing? Just shaking out. ENJ Dub said, just shaking out the weak hands. Clear 1,000 IQ move, obviously. Wow. Imagine that. Hey, could be right. Could be onto something, man. Yeah. Yeah. I hope he's not. I hope he's not. You know what I mean? I hope he's not. Because it doesn't make sense. You pumping casinos. Yeah, that's exactly. You pumping a casino, bro. And help me understand why, if that would be a question that's raised, why is this man pumping casinos now? Oh, why are you crying? Stop crying. Oh, you whine too much. You whining. It's gonna be all right. Huh? So you just accept anything that gets thrown at you, huh? You don't apply any type of logic, anything, nothing, no critical, nothing. You just accept anything that gets thrown at you. Huh? Well, dude is really like he's on his pumping casino bag. His Pump.Casino. No one can refute that. And if you do, it's because you're being completely disingenuous. If you refute that, that's not something that could be denied. Like he's pumping a casino. You're not about it's not, and then it's not even about yo. It's pump dot tired. A whole set. Listen, man. And I get it. It's supposed to benefit burning pulse. I get that. I get that. But dude, like, look at the efforts. When pump, when our pump, when our pump, and I'm talking about the ones that been here that have been completely dedicated, thinking about just DCA, dollar cost averaging, buying Hex, Pulse Chain, Pulse X, and Ink, or one of the four, or all of the four, however you want to mix and match it. What about those holders? Don't they matter? It seems like they don't matter anymore. The focus is not on those holders anymore. Not right now. It's not. Hasn't been. Hasn't been. And the charts, oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah. We can't focus all our energy in this thing. We can't do that because then you go crazy. Mm-mm. Do what you do and then leave the thing alone and come back at some time, because this right here, it'll drive you crazy. It'll drive you crazy. You will lose patience. You'll lose patience and you won't even know why you lost patience after a while. You'll understand it for the moment, but then you'll be like, oh man. And then that's where you might make a mistake that you regret, you know? Mm-mm. Mm. Mm. Now that you drop that piece of observation, Doc, okay, 100%. Because even you're looking at what's going on here, and so many things, it's just raising a lot of questions because it's just heightened. Uh, you watching a man display behaviors. It's not even a behavior, but messaging that's sort of like that counters so many things that he was talking about before. And on top of that, he's dealing with a lot of things, and it seemed like he's dealing with a lot of things and pressures by himself. So it could be, yeah. I hope he's not having some kind of. I hope he's all right, man. I hope he's all right. Like, to say you safe, I don't know. And he did indirectly acknowledge he had a mental problem. He did. It was an interview he had with a young lady back in 2022. I think it was when he was rocking the moon boots. In that interview, I think one of them interviews, he was speaking with a young lady who was professional, journalist, and he said if his mental problem is gonna cause people to get rich, then he's all for it. Something like that. Something like that. He said something to that effect. If his mental problem is gonna allow people to get rich, then he's all for it. Nobody perfect, man. Nobody's perfect. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. You know, it's tough for me to hear that all these other coins outperform the RH coins while we've been just like steadfast, committed, unwavered, and still waiting for the glorious green candles for these four coins, while many other people have been experiencing some massive gains, and I was here we were here the whole entire time, thinking we're doing something, which we were doing something and are doing something that's noteworthy. But at the same time, we're watching the founder tell us, "Hey, there's more opportunities outside of his coins." That's what he's saying. That's exactly what he's saying without saying it. And that's the part that annoys me, to be honest. Because he could have said that day one. And it's crazy that he's been saying these things indirectly and being kind of evasive while you're dealing with the SEC. So it ain't about SEC. It's about what's the message you're sending out. I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, somebody go do a welfare check on dude. Where I would, who would, how do you even start? You'll talk about it, Noonie. That's real. That's real. That's real. Crazy thing is, the bull is here, but we waiting on the raging bull, right? We're waiting on a raging bull, man. Like, I'm not gonna be distracted in some moonshot or most wanted, right? Like, pumped that tide. Like, I was like, yo, son, he's wilding. What is he doing? Pumped that. Yo, we need chain volume is increasing heavily from this already. We need that translated into massive gains in our wallets from being holders, right? From being hodlers, believers, supporters. Like, I feel you. I feel you. Keep people busy, keep people active. Listen, you miscreants, uh, you hooligans, you heathens want something to do? Here, have at it. Pump that tire. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get it. I get it. Keep them, it's you trying to save the heathens. Save the heathen. Listen, no. Don't go waste your addictions. Don't go right displaying your addictions on other blockchain. Stay in my neighborhood, and I'll give you all the illicit substances you need, so you could curb your addictions. Okay, it's right here. You don't have to go anywhere. It's crazy, bro. No, God, I understood what you were saying. Human TFK, I understood. HTF, okay. Human Hex TFK. Yeah, it's the price, man. Like, that's what we're waiting on, man. Like, this guy. I don't know, man. I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been talking about pumpernickel. I've been talking about all these people, and they seem like they listen, man. It seemed like they figured it out. All these sacrifice people, these liquid loans and all they figured this whole thing out, man. I had it all wrong, all the way wrong, man. Oh, I'm thinking I'm doing something. RH did, yeah, RH to the core, this and that. Meanwhile, dude pumping a casino. Disciple in the building. What's up, Doc? What up, man? What we what's up, man? We just talking, bro. I don't even know, man. I already got rugged already because YouTube didn't want me to tell the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Hope all is well with you, Doc. Disregard by text. I use it had to speak. Oh, no worries, no worries, no worries. Human Hex TFK, no worries, man. I'm using text to speech and it's not yet. No worries, man. No worries, man. No worries. Hang on 1 second, people. I gotta take care of something real quick. Hold on. What we doing? Y'all can hear me? Oh, for sure, for sure. If you want, man. I ain't doing nothing, man. I hear you, man. I hear you, man. See, this is what I hear you, man. Yeah. And then you hear that the thing was being supported by the founder himself. It's like, wow. I don't either. I don't want a chain like Solana. But what we want and what happens could be two different. I don't know, man. Doc says something's up. It's clear, something's up. Yeah, I have to agree. I don't know what's up. I don't know what that. I'm just tired of, like, I don't want to be all Debbie Downer or whatever. Because I'm still excited for the community. I'm excited for like this whole thing that we got going on here, man. Like, there's nothing in the world like it, man. Nothing in the world like it. Even the other situations, like, I don't like talking about other coins like that, but if you get into your other coins, make sure you know what you're doing. You're not getting rugged, and it's kumbaya on that level. Like, do y'all, but I've had bad experience talking about coins. It always like doesn't work out. Like if I do that, not always doesn't work out, but like just whatever, man. Have fun, do y'all, man. But because it's exciting still, man. But it's just the waiting. You got it. That's all we can do though. Just wait. You wildin'. J everything. J everything. You bugging, bro. J everything is out of control right now. I think there's only one thing left to do. Oh, you wildin', human hex TFK. You out of control with that. You out of control. You out of control. You out of control. You know, they were supposed to. People talk about the ruling 90 days. 90 days came and went. Y'all told me the new year started the Chinese New Year, right? Year of the snake. We gonna see what that brings. What's about also having a positive mindset, mental attitude? I don't know. I don't know, but pumped out tired. That's where we're at with it, man. Pumped out tired. Tired as far as like what, like wheels. You know what's crazy with post trade? I feel like we've been the casino, Noonie. I feel like we've been the casino. But I know what you mean, and I get it with the person mentioned that sentiment about calling it a casino. I think it was Human Hex Trafficker who said that. You know, I think it's gonna take a lot longer. People, this what I'm discovering. People are finding different ways where they could get to the bag because the way it people got to the bag in 2021, I think it's gonna be different. It ain't gonna be like that because now we have a blockchain. All this scrutiny is gonna be different, and people found in different ways to get to it. And I can't say it on YouTube because sometimes you don't know who's listening. You don't know who's listening and who can take advantage of what they hear and if y'all been paying attention, people find because it's different now. It's different. It's different now. Like the whole 10,000x narrative. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 10,000x. Yeah, we didn't have an Ethereum fork. We didn't have largest free airdrops. We didn't have a DEX. So it's different. So you gotta see the play, like the way people are doing it. It's like, yo, man, people are just desperate. At some point, They're trying to survival their way out of some kind of situation. Yeah, yeah. Remember that situation, the whole survival. Ooh, remember that whole situation? That's crazy. And people like played around, lost 300 million pulse, doing some nonsense. People that been around longer than me, been streaming, getting into something and lost 300 million pulse in one whop. Like, yo, man. They trying to figure out what they could launch. That's the problem with the whole thing about launching too, man. Like, it's true. It's true. B Root said it, and it's real. Like, once the bear market comes around, after you launch a coin and the bear market comes around and people realize they're not making money with the coin you launched, they're gonna be pissed off and they're gonna report you. And then where you gonna be at? You're gonna be built bulletproof and safe like Richard. Like with launching coins, you don't know the ramifications, right? People don't care. They don't think about what the consequences are or can be down the line. They're just taking a chance right now. Absolutely. Casino, this is gambling, deregulated space, wild, wild west. Your man Donald Trump launched a coin on Solana. He launched a meme. Like yo, the president did that. So it's like people are just taking full advantage. But you don't know what could happen down the line. You don't know. You don't know. People get angry when they're not making money, especially during a bear market. They're gonna go chase you, like you the reason why they're not making the money. That you the reason why the coin went down, and they're gonna want you to get in trouble to satisfy and relieve their pain. If you can't get them their money back, they want you locked up. They want something bad to happen to you. That's the whole thing. That's the realest one of the realest reasons why even bother launching coins. If you don't have your ducks in a row, your affairs, dot your I's, cross your T's, you got the legal powerhouse, you did the research, you covered in all angles, then why even bother? Why bother is because you're taking a chance. You taking a chance. You're gonna just put yourself out there and hope that nobody catches you. That's why. Because it's wide open for that right now. Wide open. Tin Top is everywhere you never did. What's up, Tin Top? What's going on, y'all? Yeah, we ain't doing nothing, man. We ain't doing nothing. Just chilling. Just chilling.
It's just not your money. It's not yours. It's not yours.
You know what I found out growing up totally shocked me?
I don't know who needs to hear this, but sometimes you gotta learn to let go. You ain't gotta go through all this. Get up and get out of them relationships.
Like why are you here, bro?
Why you worry about him? You need to find you somewhere to go now.
That's right. Sometimes you gotta walk away. Ain't no need to go through all
and
that.
Take your cat too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ready, set, go.
Black belt suspects.
Hey y'all, I'm launching a new coin. I'm a builder, so make sure you support.
Yeah. So he was like, Richard said, he likes when things are done to help coins become more rare. I don't know, people. I don't know. But listen, y'all enjoy the rest of your evening, your morning, your afternoon, everywhere you are. Crypto Wonder, I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.